Alrighty, we have James. He says he's getting married soon.
Condolences.
Mazel tov.
He says his wife to be and him want to incorporate his tartan, which is his tartan choice is Nordic heritage, with her white dress and other parts of the wedding, like flowers, etc. What can we do?
What can't you do?
It's the world is your oyster. Like you can go as ham or as not or as subtle as you want when it comes to tartan for weddings.
Yeah.
So you already kind of mentioned the flower thing. You can wrap her flowers, I should say, in a little bit of tartan. You can on the men's boutonnieres. You can put a little bit of tartan color in the backsplash. For backsplash? Sure.
What kind of wedding is this?
Exactly. It's in your kitchen, apparently. You can have a little bit of color behind, a little bit of tartan color behind. You pin a little bit of fabric on. I can see you doing something like that.
I mean, you could use a tartan as the cue for some of the colors in the bouquet.
100%. That's where I was going to go next.
Yeah.
Is with Nordic heritage. It's blue and gray with a white stripe and a gold stripe and a little tiny bit of red in there.
Yeah.
So I could see doing like a cornflower blue or a light blue color flower, something like that, and then maybe like a little red or a little white or a little yellow or gold kind of flower in there.
Some white heather.
Yeah.
Very traditional for weddings.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see something like that for incorporating flowers in, and that could be flowers. Her course or her flower bouquet. Thank you. I'm going to say bunch, but whatever.
Her bucket.
Her bucket of flowers that brides carry all the time, or the men's boutonnieres. You could also do for the flowers on the table. Use those same kind of colors, and then either a table runner or a square of the cloth, or just a little. A strip of the tartan around the vase on the table.
Yeah.
You could do on the backs of the chairs. Do a little wrap of the like strips of the tartan on the backs of the chairs.
Or the ends of the pews if it's a church wedding.
Yep, ends of the pews if it's a church wedding. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do to kind of incorporate the colors into the theme. Guys, before we go any further in the question, I have a small ask for you, our loyal viewer. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up down there and or subscribe to the channel. It always helps us trick the algorithm. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. For the bride herself, usual answer is we'll say consider a sash that she can wear, or you can have a shawl that she could wear, a stole. Those are all products that we have. Or you can play around with like putting your fly plate over her shoulders when you do the vows, that kind of stuff. That if you're doing a hand fasting, you do a hand fasting cord that incorporates your tartan. Sky's the limit, really. Yeah.
The one bit of the symbolism that I like personally for the ceremony itself, especially if she doesn't have her own clan tartan, or if she's she's Polish or Russian or Norwegian or whatever. Well, no. But or African, doesn't matter. Whatever. If she doesn't have her own tartan, taking a little bit of yours and maybe having a sash pre-pinned at the side or held by the best man or whatever, and then at a particular part in the ceremony, actually taking that sash and putting it over her once you're pronounced man and wife to kind of show the symbolism of you're accepting her into the family, into the clan. Nordic heritage isn't a clan tartan, so to speak, but the symbolism is still there. Yeah. So I like that as an idea symbolically within the actual ceremony.
Yeah. Now, if it's a traditional Scandinavian, dare I say, Viking wedding, you could also use the tartan and braid it and turn it into the noose that you use to strangle your ceremonial victim before you sink them into the bog, assuming you're being very, very traditional and you're going to have a bog body wedding. You don't see enough of those anymore. But
not in your circles, you don't see them anymore. I see plenty of
that's right. That's right. Because you're a true Viking.
Yes,
but now, honestly, there's a lot of things.
Well, there's the sacrifice. You need the sacrifice before the wedding.
Yeah, absolutely. Just for luck.
What's a wedding without sacrifice?
It's like a marriage without sacrifice. Wise man once said to me, it's not 50-50, it's 100-100.
Yes.
You both got to put in the maximum effort for the marriage to work. Yes. So, but seriously, obviously, I'm going to assume you were consulting with her about this. But for her outfit, her flowers, the sash or stole was what I said, or shawl or any of that kind of stuff as an accessory. Yeah, you've got lots and lots of ways to do this.
If she's willing to, I would say be supportive, be suggestive, but at the same time, let her kind of run with it. If she's willing to say like, okay, this is your tartan, these are going to be the wedding colors, cool, just let her run with it. And so it's a true collaborative effort on the thing, and not just like her fully deciding what the wedding is going to be, and you have to buy a new kilt based on her color scheme, or vice versa. It's a neat way to incorporate your heritage and your tartan into a wedding, but bringing it all together.
I got another idea.
Go ahead.
If you're doing a heathen wedding, if she's into it, I mean, why wear a white dress? Now, we know the Vikings did not wear tartan. Sorry to disappoint you, but a Nordic heritage tartan Viking apron dress. Wear that for the wedding.
Didn't they wear blue, or no? Am I thinking of something else?
They had blue. Yeah, they wore blue. Different regions seem to have favored different colors more. But like
a blue wedding dress.
A blue wedding dress.
Dyed specifically to match.
Very traditional in Ireland too.
Yeah.
But
yeah. That may be what I'm thinking actually.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right. Awesome. Well, it's cool that your wife is willing to bring all that stuff into the wedding, and it's not just her day, it's your day as well. So that's saying something. It's starting your marriage off on a good foot, on the right foot, because it's not just all about her. It's about compromise. It's about doing things as a couple and blending the two histories and families together. So excellent. All right. Very good. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining us. Until next time,
Slán Java.